Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play Shadow Complex. I'm Nye, and I gotta admit, our main character here is looking a little bit more badass every time we see him. At this point, he at least has the outfit to be standing in this position and look kind of cool. So we just unlocked this area, we got rid of a bunch of lasers, and now we can walk through this door and actually pick up our actual armor. The armor we've been chasing for pretty much half the game so far. So we'll go ahead and suit up.
At 50% capacity. 5 key components not detected.
Okay, so we got a computer. Awesome.
Computer, what 5 key elements are missing?
Missing some stuff. That's not good, but
50% capacity. 5 key components not detected.
Yep, not helpful.
What are the 5 key elements?
V5 armor at 50%.
It's not gonna tell you, dude.
Never mind.
Haven't you figured that out yet? But the armor does give us a bunch of things. We picked up the Omega Armor XOS-7. Gives us a bunch of stuff, and one of the big bonuses... let's go ahead and pull this up. So, it reduces damage taken by an additional 20% over what we had already. And remember, I've already gotten at least one armor pack, so we were getting better reduced damage. So not only does this give us more damage... reduction, but also if we're jumping, we can hold down left trigger and do a ground pound attack, which does AoE damage around us, which is going to be very, very helpful in the very near future. And hey, look, enemies have shown up that apparently know where we are. I wonder how that happened. So we're going to have to deal with all of them, preferably without alerting them to our presence. Also notice exactly how much damage we just did there. Hi! Unfortunately, this guy is not going to be quite as easy as his fellows. So that one, I'm going to have to shoot. Kind of want to make it easy on myself, but, okay, let's see. Let's go ahead and do a grenade into that right there. That guy's gone. That guy's gone. Those two go away, and that guy goes away. We took a lot more damage than I was actually willing to take, so I'm actually in a position that I'm not very happy about. Because I want to take a lot less damage from that, and unfortunately it's just not an option. Okay, so we're gonna hopefully be able to do this section and take little to no damage here. I think these guys are supposed to be talking at each other. The guy in the black is the one that I'm actually worried about. So we're talking about a new pair of shoes that we really want. And, yep, got him. Excellent. I'm taking a lot of damage here. I think I got everybody. And I should be able to get a decent health upgrade. Okay, I'm kind of worried. We have no health whatsoever. We got no health to speak of, and I'm going into an area that has a bunch of enemies. So I am extremely unpleased by this. Can I... Is there anything up here? I mean, there is something in here. I know there is because the question mark tells me there is. So the question is, how do I do this without alerting everybody to my presence and taking a bunch of damage from being seen? Okay. There is a safe... Whoa! No! That's how much damage I do now, by the way, with my basic punches. We're going to run into this room because I need all of this health. All of it. I need all of the health. Okay. I feel better. We now... Remember, I got, I got level 20 last episode, so now I have the entire map unlocked. But if you'll notice, some of the colors are duller than their friends. The dull ones, the dark ones, are the ones that I haven't reached yet. So even though we've gotten a lot of places and we can see where everything is right now, doesn't mean we've done a lot yet. Okay, so we have to keep on going. This can be a very tough fight here. Because there's going to be a lot of enemies. And what we got to do... Wonderful. Yeah, just let me take some free damage. That's cool. What we got to do is basically use these, like, sets of cover to save ourselves. Okay, I'm cool. I'm cool. We're all cool here. Damn, or not. Not enough health. Those exploding bombas have been a little bit of a pain in my side, but that's cool. I'm going to be able to get to full health here, and we will be able to go back and do it again, and that's going to help. That's going to help a lot. So let's go ahead and get up to full health. I got to remember to use my foam, because that's one of the big deals I have. That's one of the really big bonuses I have for this fight, is the foam. Let's go ahead and... Can I skip this cutscene? Yes, let's go ahead and skip that cutscene. Get down behind one of these. On to the next one. Do as much damage as I can. On to the next one. We are killing them. We're killing them pretty well, too. Okay, the bombas are gone. These guys are going down. I'm actually winning this time. Excellent. Keep on shooting, because I do have bombas left to deal with. Heal myself up, because the next section is actually a little bit more painful than the one I just passed. Can I go back and save? I'm gonna go back and save. That's what I'm gonna do, because I think not saving's bad. So let's go back into this room, real quick, just long enough to get a save, get my stuff refilled, and then we will go ahead and go back out. Again, have I expressed my incredulity? Is that the word I'm looking for? Yeah. If I express that all the stuff I need is on the exact same like axis as everything else. Door closed, and now I get a boss fight. Against this guy, who's in a slightly bigger suit.
This is as far as you go, kid.
Who are you people? And what the hell is the Restoration?
None of your business.
How do they know that I'm not one of them?
Now it is.
Just go ahead and freeze this guy up, which isn't exactly possible. How do I do this normally? I think I just do this a bunch of times. Nade, nade, nade. Yeah, this is typically how I take care of these guys. I just nade the ever-loving hell out of them. Because they don't move particularly fast. And they're not... I mean, they're not scary, because they don't really... This particular one, at least, doesn't like to use his gun. Are you gone yet? Yep, you're gone. Yeah, okay. Sorry that had to happen to you, but, man, you shouldn't have jumped me like that. Doors are open. I'm doing better. Get a little bit of stuff off of him. And I think this is just a dead end over here. I was kind of hoping... Or, well, I originally played. Like, this time I know what I know what to expect. But I was kind of hoping the original time that he'd give us one of the pieces we're missing. Because his suit seems to be a little bit more complete than ours does. Another save spot right here. Okay. Now it's time for us to start... Whoa, 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 whoa. Grenade. They're gonna shoot at me, but that's cool. Oh, crap. I actually do want to be back here. I didn't want to drop in like that. Okay, so there's two things that we want back here. Thing one is these.
Okay, Claire. Now we get the hell out of here.
How do you know what this is?
Acquired. Operating capacity.
So we have acquired the Friction Dampener. Basically, the way this works: build up a boost of speed, and just leveled up. Neat. What am I looking for? There is a... it's right there. I just leveled up twice. So here's how the Friction Dampener works. Run. Oh, well, right. Gotta start at the very beginning, and I gotta be sprinting the entire time. Sprint, and sprint for long enough, and you'll continue to go faster, faster, and hey, look, I am suddenly Samus. The problem with the Friction Dampener, as you may expect, is that if you get stopped by anything, all of a sudden things become a lot less nice to you. So you gotta make sure you're not stopping. Which can be a little bit of trouble sometimes, because some of these courses they put up for the Friction Dampener don't exactly broadcast the fact that this is going to stop you, or that there's something ahead of you. So you end up, like, going through some of these areas multiple times just to figure out what the, you know, what the rhythm is. Okay, so let's see if we can actually get some speed up here. Like, for instance, that was not at all how that was supposed to go. But, ow, ow, ow. I think it is actually possible to do what I was doing and do it correctly. I'm really bad at the friction dampener. Go ahead and just grenade up here. I am really just almighty amazed that guy's still alive. Should take care of him. One guy left. Break those. Excellent. And then we just want to go up here. Grenade up. I really need health. I'm really just lacking health. Health not being here is really bad for me. But I should be okay for a bit. There we go. Pull this lever. Bridge extends. It actually gives me a... Let's see, is there anything else I need to do in this room? No. Okay. So what we need to do is go back up here, and there's actually a grenade section that I completely missed right next to the bridge. Let's go ahead, make sure that we hit that first, because I do not want to be leaving anything behind here, but we did need the bridge to be extended in order to actually do what we need to do. Drop that there. Come on, go down. Down, boy. Why are you having so much trouble dropping into that hole? Thank you. Okay, what's, yep, grenades. So should be another grenade mod for us. No, it's foam. Neat. Okay, we are almost done here. We'll be able to really show off what the friction does. So the friction dampener has basically the same concept no matter what you do with it. It's just going to be set up the run and then, you know, do the run. Let's go ahead and heal up down here. So in this case, we set it up. We got that. We got the bridge down. Now we just have to actually do the run. And generally, the runs are pretty easy. It's just seeing the obstacles before they hit. Break and break that. So you can actually run up walls like I just did. But now I want to go back in here because now there's stuff in here that I want to get. Go ahead and drop one of those down there. That is going to be a red one, so I can't even do that right now. So this might be wasted time. Yeah, it was a waste of time. Okay. So, you know, you can, like I said, you can run up walls, and you actually have to in some cases with the friction dampener. This is not an area where I would have been able to anyways, so it doesn't really matter. Just ignore that guy. He's going to ignore us. That's fine. Can I actually... Damn. He fell all the way back down. Okay, you know what? You're annoying me. Just use the walls to get up here instead of trying to use the freaking platforms. Because that never works. I have the ability to wall jump, why don't I use it? Okay. We're doing fine. And there's a save point. We've actually, where's this other guy? No. We've actually been in this area before. You might not recognize it because I haven't been on this side of this area before. But we've been here before. So that's blue, so I gotta have the ability to break blue. Blue is the friction dampener. So what we have to do here... The game wants us to do a very specific thing with this. So what we want to do... Break this. Go around. Jump off, so we're going straight. And then jump... Ah, damn, missed it. See this this crate right here? That's the blue one I'm trying to break. And it's a very specific series of events that you have to cause to happen in order to make it happen. Wow, these guys already respawned? Really? Kill that guy. And I'm just trying to make sure I make this happen in exactly the right order. Broken! Excellent. But that's red, so it was all for naught. Ah, damn. But at least you can see, if that's one you guys were looking for, at least you can see that's how that one's done. Okay, so where do I want to go? I need to go up. So that's where we're going to go. I'm going to make sure to go ahead and actually hit this save point right here. We're doing great, guys. We are making a lot of progress. We are very rapidly approaching the next checkpoint, which is going to be going back to Claire. You can kind of see how close she is. So we're moving pretty quickly. We got a lot of cool stuff that we're going to start seeing pretty soon here, so keep an eye out for that. And then this time around, not only did we get the Friction Dampener, so we got that, we also got the Omega Armor XOS-7 was actually this episode as well, so that was a lot of upgrades right there. Another grenade pack, another foam pack, a lot of good stuff. I'll see you guys next time. Ta-ta.